Team Review, Tri-Nations 2010. South African Springboks. The Springboks have been the season shock team. They've struggled to adjust to the new rules. Their success at the Super 14 level lured them into a false sense of security. They have not adapted their game plan to face the greater on-field talent that the Wallabies and All Blacks can muster from their combined Super 14 teams. The Springboks' inability to select players to match the speed available, especially to the breakdown in the Wallabies and the All Blacks, and their inability to adjust to each specific referee's interpretation on the day has inhibited their game. They are still trying to muscle the breakdown. In effect, the Boks are still subconsciously slowing it down to impose their physical presence. The referee's interpretations have been harsh on the Boks. Richie McGaw must have a fully paid subscription to the Referees Association, for he seems to have a knack of being allowed several final warnings. But the Wallabies Pocock and the All Blacks skipper have proven more apt at stealing the ball quickly before the referee can blast the whistle. The more physical Boks are slower and their activities at the breakdown more obvious. The Boks will be a different package back in South Africa. Though losing 3 games straight by large margins, not typical of Tri-Nations results, indicates that their season is done. The Boks must come back strongly in their home games. Not all is lost though. In the early season internationals they were the form team. Some of their woes are a form slump. The World Cup is nigh and the slump will beg the question, do we have the youth and experience mixed right? Their 3 games to date would indicate that they need more fresh legs and lungs to compete with the top teams. They have the deepest of rugby talent in their nation. If the selectors are bold, they will address the fact now. If they ponder and do not make the changes to adapt to the fast pace of the game created by no leniency at the breakdown, then the World Cup will pass them by. South African Springboks, Team Review, Tri-Nations 2010, brought to you by globalrugbyscores.com.